what I wanted to concentrate in this video is the difference between the hedonic and the eudaimonic. That's a basic distinction that is being made in the Ecopsychology school that I am attending, which is the Natural Academy in the UK. And the hedonic and the eudaimonic are basically two entry points into nature. So if I say hedonic, basically I say beautiful. So if I say beautiful, probably all of you will have a memory or an image or an association with what is beautiful for you, and usually something beautiful is something that allows us a moment of pleasure and communion with nature in a way that is probably more familiar to us. And that would be the hedonic. So from hedonism, something that you like, you enjoy. If I say eudaimonic though, it may not be so obvious what I am referring to. And eudaimonic really, if you look at the etymology of the word, makes a reference to the daimon, which in ancient Greek was literally the soul, or that which animates us. So soul, because then in Latin we would have anima, from which you get the English verb animate or animated. And so something that enlivens us, something that enters into a deep resonance with our soul, but the starting point is not something beautiful. It is actually rather something awful. And again, in the English language, if I say awful, you probably think of something not pleasant. But in fact, that's not quite right, because think of the word awe, something that is causing awe in me. So it's causing surprise, maybe a little bit of fear, a little bit of trembling, a little bit of something that brings me to the edge, and yet it is also beautiful. So there is this strange connection between something that can cause awe in me, so something that I could define as awful, and beauty and resonance with soul. And so the reason why I have stopped in this location is because I'm quite high in altitude. I'm about 1800 meters above sea level in the Italian Alps, very close to the Swiss border, and actually if I turn the camera around you probably see the mountains I'm talking about right there. And just below me here there's a beautiful stream making a very lovely noise, and yet if I look at it I can't really say that it is beautiful. I mean, it is, but in an awful way, in the sense that it's triggering in me a sense of longing, a sense of communion, and I have to look at what that is mirroring in me and what is causing in me, what is emerging in me. And if I am here and I just stop and I listen to the stream and I've got the wind also, my longing, my desire would be to keep walking for hours and hours and hours maybe. Something that I cannot really do right now, because as you can see there's still quite a bit of snow around, so it would be dangerous. I would find myself in a situation in which I could put myself into trouble. So I'm not going to do that, but I am listening to that longing. I am listening to that desire, that stirring in me, which says, maybe the day will come soon when the snow has melted a little more and I can go a bit further, and maybe I'll have another encounter with something beautiful or something awful, something eudaimonic, something that triggers in me something deep, a stirring, a longing. So what does that mean? And I can just sit with that and pay attention and listen. But it all starts from something that I am observing or witnessing in the natural world, like the sound of this stream right now, which I'm going to leave you with for a few seconds. Thank you.